I had to hide my basement. Um, my daughter and my son are tearing up my basement. Also, we got my nephew visiting. He's a little over a year old, but he's like acting crazy too. So and the only reason I'm sitting here on the steps is because actually I get better internet connection, so things don't cut off while I'm recording this. So now I usually, I usually record like videos of like whether it's a whether it's a video of me working out or me talking about my fitness business, trying to get as many coaches as possible to join Team H2O and drink Shakeology and do our stuff. But I'm going to talk about some every once in a while. I'm just going to post a video of just me just going off, giving my opinion about things. Now, I see a lot of people posting stuff on Facebook. All right. And there's some people who say, well, because of that, I don't believe in Facebook. I'll never do Facebook. I'll never join Facebook. Here's my opinion about Facebook. Just like anything, like automobiles or guns or any invention, it can be used for extraordinarily good, extraordinarily evil. Those are the two things I believe. For instance, Facebook has helped me to grow my business. Facebook has helped me to earn money. Facebook has gotten me in contact with high school, college, and even elementary school friends who I haven't been in contact for years, who now we're on Facebook with friends, and this is my link to actually meeting up with these people back in real life and having them make a difference in my life, especially old teachers of mine. So Facebook has been very rewarding. Facebook has been a way that I found out about important, medical events, fitness events, media events, because somebody will say something like, what in the world? And then I'll find out about something or find out about certain sales or find out about certain entertainment venues or where I could do my insanity class for free. So Facebook has been used for extraordinarily good. Of course, we've seen situations where that college student from Rutgers, we know what happened to that college student when Facebook was used to bully that college student. So, but that's not a reason to not do Facebook. Well, that's your priority. I'm just going to give you all a little bit of advice. I put a post up the other day and said my life is not perfect. My life isn't perfect. So those of you who are very, very, very close to me and who are part of my inner circle know that my life is not perfect. I got a couple of things going on in my life. Some good, some bad, some are different. Indifferent means it's not good or bad. It's just it is what it is. I choose not to put that on Facebook. Why do I not choose to put that on Facebook? Because I know my purpose in life. My purpose in life is to help uplift people. If I have something going on negative with my life, it makes no use putting me on Facebook. I'm going to take that negativity and actually directly call those people, visit those people, inbox those people, text those people. I don't need to put it out in the world so all 2,000, how many of my friends can see my problems. And most people don't even care about your problems because they're either indifferent or they have problems of their own. So why am I going to put my problems out there on Facebook when the best thing for me to do is to actually, actually call those people, visit those people who are actually causing me those problems or people who can help me with those problems. So that's why I choose not to put my business out there on Facebook. I put inspirational things because it gives me great joy to know that things that I randomly think about or things that I randomly find on Facebook, whether it's books that I'm reading or YouTube or things that I've discovered by my interaction with my children and my patients and in my fitness world, it gives me great joy to know that my insight and what these people have told me or things that I share actually inspire people. I've had people say, you know what, that post inspired me, especially the YouTube stuff from the self development gurus that I listed. Tony Robbins, Les Browns, I can name them again. And that gives me great joy to know I made a difference in someone's life who's going through something. So why am I going to waste time bringing other people down and arguing with people on Facebook or making other people feel a certain way? Because keep in mind, you can put negative things on Facebook, but those people don't know the whole story. So you think you're going to get a whole lot of sympathy, and you're not going to get sympathy. So so you can think you're going to get a whole lot of sympathy, which you may not. So why are you going to put that on Facebook when you're not sure of the interaction you're going to get from the people? So, and why is my phone? Sorry about that. So it doesn't make sense to put that on Facebook. And now you have to go back, waste time. That's why, if you notice, I see a lot of controversial stuff. especially about race or fitness or medical, I don't make a comment. I don't have time to go back and forth with somebody else on Facebook who I may disagree with, or I may not be as educated as them, or they may not be as educated as me about a certain situation, whether it's scientific education or certain, what's actually going on with something that's happening political, or agree with how I feel about fitness and nutrition. So I don't do controversy. I just don't. I may say some controversial things and I slip up. Hey, I'm not perfect. You guys know how I feel about certain organizations that are in charge of certain health institutions. I slip. I'll be honest, I slip. So I'm not perfect. But like I said, I try to get engaged into it. You guys know how I feel about some of you guys who are close to my inner circle know how I feel about racial situations or how I feel about religion. You know, I choose not to put that on Facebook because then I don't have time to deal with that. So I just put a lot of positive thing out there. Okay, so what's the purpose of my rant? My rant is just to think about what you put on Facebook and think about what the purpose of Facebook is for you and how you can actually use a tool called Facebook to actually enhance your life. And then if you're able to use it to enhance your life, you could be an example to somebody else and have them use Facebook to enhance your life. It don't have to be something that's going to take away from your life or distract you. Facebook can cause you, can break up your marriage, or Facebook can make your marriage stronger. Trust me, you can use it in many, 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 many different ways. It can make you tons of money. You could go bankrupt with Facebook. You could lose a job through Facebook. 'Cause it's a tool. You control that tool. Think about that. All right. So that's my words of wisdom about Facebook. That's why I post what I post. I just don't want any misconception of people thinking, oh, Dr. Perry's life is perfect. It is far from perfect. And those of you who are part of my inner circle, people who I call all the time or text all the time or inbox all the time, or people who I physically see because I either work out with you, I work with you, somehow I interact with you on a personal basis outside of Facebook, know that my life is far from perfect. But why? Why am I going to make somebody else miserable because there's a certain part of my life that's miserable? Why? It doesn't make sense. So everybody, think about that. Peace.